Hello and welcome to College Spotlight Saturday. Today we are highlighting Gonzaga University, and tonight at 6:09 p.m. the Xavier Musketeers will take on the Gonzaga Bulldogs. What I love about this game is that it highlights two of the 28 Jesuit colleges and universities that you'll find throughout the country. And trust me, you have heard some of these schools, including Creighton and Marquette, who also made it to the big dance this year. But you also know names like Boston College and Georgetown University. So at the end of this episode, I will offer some admissions information for several of the Jesuit colleges and universities, so stay tuned. According to Wikipedia and according to my memory, Gonzaga became a household name in 1999 with their Cinderella run when they went into the Elite Eight with their win over Florida, and they weren't expected to go that far, so it was a huge deal. And since then, the Bulldogs have been to every single NCAA tournament, making this year their 19th consecutive dance. So tonight, if they win over the Xavier Musketeers, they will make it to the Final Four for the first time in school history. So tonight is going to be a doozy. So what else do you need to know about Gonzaga? Gonzaga was founded in 1887, and they're located in Spokane, Washington, which is 300 miles due east of Seattle. 52% of their student body is women, and 51% of them come from outside the state of Washington. They have a medium-sized school with 5,160 students and about 1,200 freshmen each year. Their school colors are red and blue, and their mascot is known as Spike the Bulldog. And their nickname, they are simply known as the Zags. Some notable alumni that I found, you might have heard the name Father Greg Boyle. He is founder of Homeboy Industries and author of Tattoos on the Heart. Carl Poland, who's the owner of the Minnesota Twins. Tom Foley was the Speaker of the House from 1989 to 1995, and award-winning actor and singer Bing Crosby also attended Gonzaga University. Though he did not graduate, they still note him as a great alumni. When it comes to Gonzaga and sports, basketball rules, as you can imagine, right? And their student section is known as the Kennel. And so many students pile in there, so they get 1,200 students at each of the home games. Let me repeat that again, 1,200 students. And I already mentioned that there's only 5,100 students total. So 25% of the student body is making their way to that gym to make a ruckus at every home game. So this is pretty exciting and really fun. But for extra special games, like when they're playing against arch rival St. Mary's University, they do this thing, this tradition called tenting, where students actually live in tents for a few days leading up to the game. And they do this, and there's a whole tradition that's too long to explain here, but I'll leave you the link so that you can take a look. But basically, they're tenting out so that they can get a specific row and a specific seat, a specific area to be close to the game and the things that are happening on the court. Okay, so let's talk about some facts and figures for some Jesuit universities. And this is according to College Board, and these are facts and figures from the 2015-16 school year. So Gonzaga last year received 7,000 applicants, and they admitted 67%. Loyola Marymount University in Los Angeles received 13,500 applicants and accepted 54%. Fordham University, which is located in New York City, received over 45,000 applications, and they admitted 45%. Boston College received nearly 29,000 applicants and accepted 31%. And the oldest Jesuit institution, founded in 1789, is Georgetown University, located in Washington, D.C., and they received 20,000 applicants and admitted 17%. You can bet that this year the numbers have increased in applicants, which means a decrease in acceptance rate. As for tonight's game, I live closest to Xavier University, and I want to root for them, but my heart always goes with my students. And I have 2 students, so a huge shout out to Mira Serrato and Tyler Stoudemire. And for tonight, go Zags. Thank you for tuning in today. You can follow me on Twitter at Dr. Cynthia Colon. You can go to my website, drcynthiacolon.com, to learn about my upcoming book. And remember, we are always fueling confidence and building dreams. Wherever you are today, may you have a happy and sunny day. Bye-bye.